Welcome to Realty Reality. This week we're in North Delta with a rock star firefighter and his biggest fan, his wife.
I'm Daryl Warkentin. I am a Richmond firefighter and I've been there for 25 years, and I also play guitar on the odd weekend in a band.
I'm Rosina. I'm just a homemaker.
Rosina's Italian, so we eat really well. We have two boys, 21 and 19, and they both pretty well know everything now. And they still live with us, and maybe in a few years they won't be, so they're all growing up too fast.
With Daryl and Rosina, right now they're in a quite a large home that's a distance away from North Delta.
My commute, it's quite a long commute, and every day it gets worse. North Delta is about half the distance. And I love the area. I mean, it's got the rolling hills, you know, it's just a beautiful area.
Well, North Delta is a great family neighborhood. It's well established, there's lots of trees, there's well-maintained parks. There's a great sense of community here. There's a lot of families.
What's really cool about North Delta is that if you're into Krispy Kremes, it's the only Krispy Kreme west of Ontario. So if you love Krispy Kremes, North Delta, call it home.
The average house prices here in North Delta are, you know, between $600,000 and $700,000, kind of the mid 600 range. There are a few newer homes and those ones are higher in price, but I find that the majority of the homes are in that price range.
We're going to be looking at older type homes within 30 years old. They're going to be two-story type houses. Once the kids eventually move out, the home will still be suitable for their needs.
One of those needs is space for Daryl's guitar collection, which is still growing.
Started out owning just one guitar, and then that led to a second one. Then I bought my wife a purse, and then I could buy a third guitar. So now I've got a few more, and I guess it's an obsession. Maybe I should stop.
Looking at all those guitars, Rosina must have a few purses by now.
Probably about 15, at least.
If I get her another one, I can probably buy another guitar.
Aside from guitar space, what else are they looking for?
Our wish list is a house under $700,000,
Big kitchen,
3 bedrooms,
2 baths.
Big backyard. We have a couple of dogs, and you know, it'd be nice if they didn't have to run into the fence as soon as they raced out. As long as I got a room for my guitars.
And my purses.
Welcome back to North Delta. Daryl and Rosina are looking to downsize and reduce Daryl's long drive to work. They're looking for a home with 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a large kitchen, a big backyard, and a room for Daryl's extensive guitar collection. Their budget is $700,000. Our first house is perched hillside in a family-oriented neighborhood. Built in 1980, this 5-bedroom, 3-bathroom home is over 2,000 square feet and is listed at $679,000.
Here we are after you.
Thank you.
So nice big open entranceway, full coat closet instead of a half coat,
Okay.
which is really nice, and nice tile entranceway so you don't have to worry about those wet boots.
So this is a multi-purpose, multi-usage room. Great guitar room.
It would
Great
be.
band room. You got lots of light, floor to ceiling stone fireplace with gas,
That's nice.
which is fantastic. So here's a little walkway into the next room. So why don't we enter into the bedroom here. Good ceiling height, updated light fixtures. It's got some newer updated flooring. And just to the left, we have the laundry room here. It does have a wash tub sink. And
Ooh.
again, to the left, Daryl,
Yeah.
there's a 3-piece
Nice.
washroom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, great sink.
That's a cool thing.
Hey?
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Here's a full bedroom actually. There's a full closet.
Yeah.
It's a multi-use room though as well. You could really use it for anything because there's an exterior door right there.
Wow.
So you can come and go. Yeah.
That's a nice size.
Also, just to point out, it's got a floating ceiling here. It also has cork flooring.
Yeah, I like
So
the
that's
flooring.
a really
Different.
cool upgrade, and that's within this area here. So
We head on upstairs?
Sure.
Okay, come on.
Oh, a sunken living room.
Wow, look at this.
I love that.
Cedar vault ceiling, which is really great. On a brighter day, this is west exposure, so this is going to be just super bright in here. And it is, on a dull day, it's still bright in here.
It is.
And actually there's a gorgeous view right off here. Okay, come on into the kitchen, guys. Nice big eat-up island. This is nice for
It is
entertaining purposes, and totally renovated kitchen here.
Got an updated backsplash.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really
Nice
great.
and rugged.
These are maple cabinets, so this is an upgrade here on the cabinetry, and blonde hardwood floor,
That's
so
different.
which is really neat. Yeah.
Right out here is the nice big wraparound deck.
It's nice.
Very nice.
Wow, love this floor.
It's beautiful.
That is so neat. It really ties in with the backsplash and the theme of the kitchen.
Yeah.
This is a
Yeah.
full-size entertaining deck.
Rugged.
This is really nice. It's full wraparound, and the view from here is, again, amazing.
Nice.
You can see the yard from here, which is nice. Lots of privacy for you. If you look, you don't see anybody looking down the back, which is really great. 3 bedrooms up top here, so we have 2 standard rooms and then a master bedroom as well. It does have a ensuite too, so which is nice. So it's got the 2 bathrooms up on the main floor here.
This is nice.
Yeah.
Not big, but it doesn't have to be. It's really nicely done.
And what's really great about this room too is that you got a full closet and then a second closet there.
Wow.
I thought they liked the home. I think it hit a lot of their wish list. There were a few things that I know it didn't hit. But overall, I felt that the home is suitable for them. It does have the space for the kids downstairs. Kitchen spectacular. It's got a couple decks, so nice and light and bright out there. I think it's a great house. I think it's very suitable.
I liked how high the ceilings were and how bright it was with all the windows. The view, it's an awesome view. Nicely updated, like many parts of the house you couldn't tell its age. It's like a brand new home. So I like that. What do you like?
The kitchen was nice, updated, spacious. It had the gas stove, which I like.
It's got a big lot, but some of the lot we couldn't use for the dogs. So I kind of wish there was like maybe 3 times that grass in the back so we could run around more.
So a lot of these homes that are on the hill were built for the view. So what that means is that you're going to get an extended front yard and a smaller back space, and really take advantage of the spectacular views.
Having a great view usually means the house is exposed to weather. Our expert has some advice on things you should look out for.
A couple things people can look at when they are interested in a home. Before they go inside, I think they can do a walk around the outside and inspect the house itself. Things they can look at is the cladding on the outside to make sure you don't have any rot or discoloration. I think is a big thing that would jump right out you. What you're really looking at is you want to make sure that the envelope is solid, so there's no water infiltration coming into the home that's going to create rot and create mold. So a home like this with cedar siding, typically you're not going to have much problem with leakage water infiltration. Look for head flashings above windows. You can see that this one doesn't have a head flashing above the window, so that would be a recommendation when new windows are put in, is to always have a head flashing above the window, so when the water runs down the siding, it drips over the head flashing and over the window instead of down and into the inside of the building.
The next house is in the Sunshine Hills area of North Delta, which is also a great family community. Built in 1981, it's just under 2,000 square feet and is listed for $647,000.
Well, come on in. Great vaulted ceilings. Looks like a little bit of a suspended staircase in the front, which is amazing. Really great colors, nice and bright, cheery.
Yeah.
Looks like they have a gas fireplace.
Nice.
So why don't we carry on and head into the dining room. This is a little personalized to the taste of the owner, but paint is pretty cheap and easy to change. Lots of nice upgrading in the kitchen, so really decent sized eating area. These are original kitchen cupboards. What they've done here is that they've just painted them and they've added new hardware to it. The Drawers are still, again, all original, as you can see inside, and the casings, the boxing. But all in all, looks like a great kitchen.
It looks like a new kitchen, yeah.
Yeah, pretty well, yeah.
With all the nice new windows, it really makes it bright too.
Yeah, the whole house has got new windows.
All new windows, yeah.
All right, guys, so when we come into the family room here,
Wow, I like this deck.
Is this ever nice, hey?
look at this.
Same square footage for the lot as we looked at yesterday, but this house is set further front on the property,
More
so you
green
have a
space.
nice
So you got
big
a
yard,
lot more
yeah.
green space in the back. What's really neat is that they have a house in the back, a small sort of playhouse or a dog house, or could be your house, depending on what's happening.
Maybe the odd night I'll have to stay.
Let's go down the hallway here, and I have a really great surprise for you.
Oh, like a little
What do you-
office.
yeah, what do you think?
Hey, it's good.
Pretty neat, eh?
It could work.
Yeah, lots of wall space to put the guitars up.
Yeah, I
Hey,
can do it. I can
You'll
work
probably
with
get
this.
15?
Sure. Might have to work with a little more wall, yeah. Get rid of that window.
Yeah.
These stairs are gorgeous. It's nice and open and bright with the skylights. And they actually redid the skylights as well. So these are new skylights when they did the windows. And then right up the stairs here, it leads right into a double-doored master,
Yeah.
which is really nice. They've redone the floors in here of a real hardwood.
I like real
This is
hardwood.
nice.
Isn't this nice? Nice and bright and inviting. And this is a king-size bed, so you have lots of space here all the way around.
Have a look at the ensuite.
And just on your left here, we've got 2 extra bedrooms.
Oh,
One for the hockey fan.
huh.
Yeah, great Canucks room.
Does it come with season tickets?
I wish.
Yeah.
Nice and big.
Yeah.
And we have a full 4-piece washroom here for shared use for the extra rooms here. This is a great property for Daryl and Rosina. I think it's perfect amount of space for them. It would be still a great amount of space if the boys decide to move out anytime soon. There's a brand new roof, hot water tank, gas furnace, windows, so all those big ticket items are covered already for them. Just a few cosmetic things that I think Daryl could cover, so maybe a good option for them.
I like this house. It's bright. Even though it's in like an 80s house, it's got a lot of new updates. I like the colors. The backyard's really nice size. It's just big enough. It's not too big. I like it.
Having new windows is a huge benefit in any home. Our expert has some clear insight into some other things to be aware of with your windows.
Well, first thing you should look at is to find out when they were replaced. So there is a sign typically between the panes of glass where you can find out when the product was replaced. So that's where I would start. But the second thing is you can find out also if there's a transferable warranty. So if you're buying a house that's replaced their windows, you should try to find out if there's a warranty that comes with the product. The product was put in 5 years ago. There should be still 15 years left on the warranty with this product.
The third house on our search is close to both schools and parks, and this 3-bedroom home is just over 2,000 square feet. Built in 1979, but with some updates, it's listed at $628,000.
Come on in.
All right.
Very nice big entranceway here, but it leads right into the living room, which is nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
It's nice with the vaulted ceilings actually and the skylights.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, newer roof, which is good.
Right?
Wood burning fireplace and lots of windows along here to the back, and it backs onto green space, so it's totally private, which is nice. But we'll head on in here to the dining room.
All right.
Right on the back of the property, which is nice, so it'll lead right to the outside.
Right?
But nice access from the kitchen and the living room, so it kind of gives you that great room feel.
All right. Wow.
Nice.
Look at this massive deck.
Beautiful.
What's really great about this is the privacy that you see with all the trees. And there is some green space. This is on a ravine. It's a ravine lot, so of course it goes down on a slope. But there is space on the bottom for the pets as well.
Yeah, somewhere to go.
Yes.
This is a nice renovated kitchen. White cabinets.
Yep.
It's quite the trend now.
Yeah, white's nice.
We've upgraded with stainless steel appliances, so we have a stainless steel appliance package, and the countertops are an upgrade again.
This was probably once a mudroom,
Okay.
so that's why you've got the laundry facilities here. And here's what used to be the garage. So now it's a big kind of open space, so
Wow.
space of your choosing.
It's your guitar room.
Put a lot of guitars in here. I like it. Good idea,
Probably
honey.
Great for sound too, because there's no real adjoining walls.
Yeah.
Bug
I
anybody.
could make noise in here.
There's the 2 bedrooms on the main floor.
Okay. It's the front one. It's a nice big size.
That's a nice size.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like
it's
the color
nice and
too.
square too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and then down here we have a full bath,
That's nice. Look at that, huh?
and then the second of the bedrooms down here.
Yeah, a little bit
A
smaller.
little smaller.
And the whole master suite is the top floor of the house,
Oh,
so we
okay.
can head up there and take a look.
I've seen houses like this before, this loft idea.
Keeping in mind this is the master bedroom.
Oh, this is? Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. If our kids were downstairs, they could hear what goes on up here?
I would believe so.
That's not so good.
So what's your thoughts?
That's
It's-
different. Yeah.
Not my cup of tea.
I like a little more privacy.
Yeah.
This is the master ensuite.
Oh, yeah. It's a big room. There's some neat things like the light and the height and everything, but there's so much extra room they could have done something with.
It looks like tile for a pool.
Like we were at the community
Yeah,
swimming pool. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So you don't get your feet too wet. Yeah, you're right.
So this is actually a huge walk-in closet
Right.
with a bed.
And you have to walk through that bedroom to get to this bedroom.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great closet.
It is. Lots of space for Rosina's clothes and her shoes.
My
I'm not
purse-
sure about your stuff.
My purses
Daryl.
will fit perfectly there.
This home, out of the 3 that we showed, was probably their least favorite, and it was due to floor plan. The loft master bedroom really was not the design they were looking for. On the positive side, though, what worked was the backyard, the privacy, the deck, the area. They thought that was exceptional. They loved that, and the living room.
You didn't have a really good vibe in this house, did
No.
you? Lofts are great. They're great for offices. I've seen it done, and it's a great idea, but I don't think you should ever sleep on a loft. It's too open.
No.
They'd hear me snoring.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the noises I was talking about earlier that they'd hear is snoring.
While our North Delta buyers mull over their options, let's catch up with our reno project. This week, the guys have moved outside where they're digging deep to get things done.
Part of this job to improve the curb appeal of the house here was to hammer up the old sidewalk and install a new one. There are various steps to this process. So obviously step 1 is get rid of the old one. So we brought out the jackhammers, got rid of that, brought in the bobcat, excavated down about 12 inches to give ourselves a nice base to build a new sidewalk on. So brought in some fill, compacted it with the plate compactor to give it a nice stable footing for our new sidewalk. The next step is obviously to form up the sidewalk and install the rebar. Rebar is structural steel that goes inside of the concrete. So we lay that all out in a grid pattern. On concrete day, we brought a concrete truck in. Concrete day is a big day. First thing is to place the concrete or pour it, get it off the truck, get it in place. You then give it a rough screed, it's called, so level it off roughly so that we can then bring out the trowels and give it a nice finish. In this case, we went with a broom finish, so once the concrete's troweled off nice and smooth, we edge around the corners, put a couple of control joints in there. Let the concrete then set up or dry a bit more. Then we rake a broom across it to give it its broom finish. So now we have a sidewalk that's about 5 feet wide, and it actually meets up quite nicely with the front stairs, makes everything just look a little bit cleaner.
Next time, we'll see the big reveal as the outside of the house is finished. And coming up, we'll catch up with our North Delta house buyers. Randy and Monica have shown Daryl and Rosina 3 very different houses, all of them with the much sought-after guitar room. Did any of them rock their world?
And so just to recap on the three different types of homes that we saw, the first home that we went into was the largest of the 3. It had the 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It was kind of elevated there with a bit of a steeper driveway, beautiful view, vaulted ceilings. It was the basement style home, so it had the bedrooms upstairs, master bedroom up, same floor as the kitchen, 2 extra rooms downstairs. Did you want to kind of recap on your thoughts on the first home?
Well, the view was great out the front. That was probably the nicest thing. On a really clear day, that would be unreal. Because of that, the backyard was too small. But I like that, the view. Some of the way they've redone the house was really nice, but I don't think they did it all. I mean, the downstairs kind of looked like it needed work. But they did a lot of good things on that house, and it had all the gas that you like,
Yeah,
right? The gas
the
appliances.
gas appliances. The
Nice kitchen.
Stove. The kitchen was nice and big.
The second home was a traditional 2-story, bedrooms upstairs, main floor living, nicely renovated inside. Lots of great things, but I'm gonna let you let us know what your thoughts were on that second home we looked at.
Well, I liked that house. It had a lot of good things going on. Almost everything had been redone. It had a great yard, which then doesn't have the view, right? It was that kind of like more sheltered. It had trees around it and everything, but the yard was nice and large. So it had a lot of those things we liked.
The bedrooms were spacious, the master bedroom. Some of the rooms were small.
Did you find a guitar room in that house?
There was a little room off the
Little room
front.
off the front.
Yeah.
It was little.
Yeah, it's as small as I'm dealing with now, which I wish there was a bigger one, right?
Okay, but that could be a possibility.
It's a
for
possibility.
a guitar room.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, great.
And the third house had quite a large guitar room if you end up using the garage as your guitar room.
Huge.
It's nice and quiet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a bit of a different home. It had the loft, bedroom, office type area, big kind of canyon backyard, big large deck, different floor plan. What's your thoughts on the third?
Well, that house had a nice, like the vaulted living room we were in, the fact that it was bright, that fireplace was nice, the view out the back, you know, like it was just trees and no neighbors looking at you, which was nice. That deck was
The deck was nice.
huge. So for entertaining, that'd be nice. I mean, that you'd have to give up on other things. There was no view of anything with all those trees there, but and there was not much yard for the dogs.
No.
They packed a lot of bedrooms into an area that I didn't think bedrooms would be. Like, you know, the loft is more of an office and that. So I guess if you had like 6 kids and that's what you'd do. You'd have bedrooms everywhere, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But out of those 3 homes, they're all different designs. Which one is the one that you would prefer out of 3? I know there's one that you probably like the best.
At this point, I would choose number 2. You know, it had what we liked. It just isn't everything either, right?
Okay.
So with a little bit of help from you, I wouldn't mind looking at a few more. I just don't know what else is out there.
Try to nail more 100% as
Yeah.
to say 75%.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So no, I hear you, and we would be more than happy to show you around and see if we can find 100% for you.
Yeah, we're on the right track.
All right.